So with an early start to spring this year, many gardeners have seen your fruit trees and gardens begin to bloom, but you might want to hold off on the spring fever.
KRBC's Jessica Rank shows us why the cold weather headed our way could affect those plants.
William Wood says he's always had a knack for gardening.
Just something I like to do more as a hobby than anything else.
Growing his own produce for 25 years now, but this is the first he's decided to get started in the winter.
I normally get the itch in September to plant something because it's been so long, and I guess this year I've just wanted to plant early.
But with that early planting comes the risk of losing it all, and the winter weather headed our way this weekend isn't going to help.
But you know, the broccolis and the lettuces, stuff like that, this cold spell might take them out, so it'll be interesting.
Garden World manager Todd Hooper says his nerves are starting to kick in as well.
We like to always grow fruit. We give them to our neighbors and stuff because we just can't eat everything that we grow.
And although all he'll have to do is water his trees, those who are already seeing full blooms are going to have to do a little more.
A cold freeze is always better than a hard freeze. You can cover them up with a blanket or some kind of plastic, and sometimes that'll raise the temperature 2 or 3 degrees for several hours.
I will cover them up and I'll give them a watering. Whether they're going to make it through that, I don't know, so hopefully that'll be enough.
Both Hooper and Wood saying those with fruit trees need to cover the whole tree and saturate the soil so the roots won't freeze. And even if you're one of those lucky ones without blooms, don't think you're out of the woods just yet.
I've not already started popping the blooms out, then you'll see that slow down the process. That's just the way nature does.
And how much damage nature causes all depends on how cold it stays and for how long. In Abilene, Jessica Rank, KRBC, Abilene's local news.
All right, thank you, Jessica. Now, Hooper says the sooner you get a start to these preventative measures, the better.